Hello and welcome to the audition stages of Castle of Adventure, where we pull together a crew of intrepid adventurers for our D&D live stream show. I am your Dungeon Master, Kit Malarkey, and this week our players are...
Hi, my name's Will, and I'm playing a tiefling sorcerer called Blessing.
Hi, I'm Ali, and I am playing a Tabaxi trickster cleric called Polypo.
I am Ethan. I'm playing a Yuan-Ti aberrant mind sorcerer called Zima.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and I'm playing a human paladin named Tyrion.
Welcome, all of you. Now, let us set the scene for this week's tale with a little lore. 50 years ago, the kingdoms of the Free Peoples formed an alliance to defeat the fallen celestial Bazazath. This they did, but at great cost of lives. Bazazath was banished, their armies scattered and broken, their stronghold, however, remained. Deemed to be too costly in lives to send the battered armies of the free folk, the realm of Romena opened the great fortress of Caer Zealot to parties of adventurers to clear. And so, this has been the way of things for the last score of years. Erstwhile adventurers join the Delvers Guild in the Marble City, then head west through the Iron Gates into the lands of Galmad, and finally journey north to Zealot. Such is the path most Delvers take. However, those who wear the star of the Delvers Guild can be impressed to help communities on their travels. And this is where we join our current group of adventurers. Having made their way to the town of Newbury, the town folk entreated you to investigate the theft of all the bodies from the town cemetery. You followed rumours, ambushed a caravan of cadaver collectors, and followed the survivors to a dark tower, a tower that was growing with each corpse being fed into its bowels. Using guile and stealth, you searched for the necromancer Calorel and headed deep underground and cornered them in an ancient summoning chamber. Interrupting their ritual caused Calorel to be torn asunder by the magical forces that they sought to control. Those forces, now unleashed, threaten to bury you deep below the surface. If you are to survive, you must escape. Rock and masonry fall from you above. You can hear stone crack under pressure from the titanic forces above as the spells that once kept these chambers safe dissipate. Now, if everybody would like to roll for initiative, that would be really cool. Okay.
16.
16. What was your character called again?
Blessing.
Blessing.
16 for me.
16, okay. Who's got the higher dexterity bonus?
+3.
+3, okay. So, it was Palico.
18.
18. What was your character called again?
Zima.
Zemo.
Tyrion got 15.
Tyrion, 15. Oh, why then? So, coming up first will be Zemo. Zemo, if you would like to roll a d12 for me, please.
It's been a while since I've rolled actual dice. Whoops.
6 or a 9?
9.
9. Okay, you exit the main summoning chamber and heading along you find yourselves running into a long chamber. At the other end of the room, a door is sliding down to close. Sand pours in from points along the walls and start to slowly fill up the room. What would your character like to do?
Zima will... What's he got here? Oh, God. Is the sand pouring out of like any type of mechanism, or is it literally just holes?
It just looks like holes in the wall. There probably is a mechanism, but you can't see it.
Just run as fast as he can to the door.
Just run as fast as you can. Give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm good at neither. 14.
14. Zemo runs towards the door at full tilt. You get towards it. What are you going to do to try and, once you get there? It's slowly sliding down. You can hear the grating of stone.
I'll try and push the door open, or if it's a pull door.
It's like a piece of stone that's sliding down.
It's sliding down.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not strong boy to hold it.
Any of you can dive in with an assist, but it will also have other repercussions if you do try and help.
Oh, I don't think I have anything for this. This is worrying.
I think you would try and make ground, and if it was something that was coming down, try and maybe wedge your shield under the door.
Okay, cool. If you would like to give me a athletics check to try and wedge the shield under. Will be a slightly higher DC because you're taking low from another player.
9.
9. Your shield holds for just a moment, but starts to buckle under the pressure. Anybody else like to jump in? Next would be Palico.
So Palico's just gonna let their feline instincts take over of just cat being trapped in a small place and just gonna be like nope, and pretty much, and claws out, running along with their and trying to get the climbing speed and trying to get all the stuff in to just be like, nope, I am not going in this small place.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw to slide under.
Oh, 21.
Absolutely. You Indiana Jones are just doing the whole run up and then just under the door before it closes. Give me a quick perception check.
16.
16. You see that there's a handle on at this side of the wall.
I'm just gonna jump on it
It stops with just over a foot left to close. Next, it would be Palico again. So if you'd like to roll me a d12, please.
That's a 10.
10. You rush through the door, and you tear through a bunch of corridors, right, left, and you find yourself in a small chamber filled with beautiful items, artifacts, chests with gems and coins all over the place. You can just see the lintel of another doorway beyond, peeking over the top of one of the piles of coins. What would you do?
I am gonna have a bit of a Puss in Boots oh, and then just no, we need to keep going, don't we? And then just run towards the door.
Run towards the door. Okay, it's just like a mountain of coins in front of you. How are you going to get past them?
I will use my climbing speed to just do my little whoop, whoop, whoop.
I would say give me an athletics check.
Yeah, no problem. That's a 4.
Okay. As everyone catches up to you after tearing through and stopping the thing, you can see Palico scrabbling wildly at a pile of coins. Give me a round of perception checks to see if you can see what she's doing.
This isn't what it looks like, guys. I'm telling you.
Oof, nat 1.
That one. She looks like she's stuffing gold into her pockets.
Can I just join in? Just
At 12.
12. You can see the top of a door peeking over, as Palico tries to get coins coming out of the way, and Zemo is shoving coins into their clothing. You can see that the coins are slowly showing the top of a door behind it.
When you've finished stuffing your pockets with gold, I think there's a door behind that pile.
If you want to give me, does anyone want to jump in, help out with clearing the coins?
I mean, it's working.
Give me another athletics and see how many you can stuff in.
Oh no, athletics. A natural 0.
And that's just.
I'm never using it.
Oh, so is your athletics my one? Oh, okay.
-1.
You're getting so weighed down with coins, it's really slowing you down. But eventually, the coins move enough that you can start to pull open this door and get through to the next bit, which brings us to blessing. If you'd like to roll me a d12.
An 8.
An 8. You exit this chamber and you come to a small corridor with 2 branches. At the top is of each door are 2 statues. Both doors appear to be closed. So normal wooden doors, iron banding, all that kind of stuff.
What do the statues look like?
give me a small investigation check there.
Ooh, natural 20. Plus
Okay.
1, so 21.
21. Fabulous. That is absolutely.
Does one always tell the truth and one always lies?
No, they're both of gods associated with the Underdark. One is Torog. It's like this twisted, gnarly, worm-looking, weird creature with many arms that uses them to drag its way through the Underdark. And the other one is Dwarven god of Smiths, Moradin.
I would try the door with the Dwarven god of Smiths.
Okay.
The other one looks gross, so.
Alright then, give me a dexterity saving throw then, please.
That is 15.
15. That's 11, 12, so 17 damage halved, that would be rounded. If you take 8 damage for me then please. As you push the door open, you hear this pin fall to the floor, and all of a sudden there's like this big explosion of lightning that comes out towards you and just engulfs. You see your friend Blessing all of a sudden goes as lightning courses all over their body, sadly choosing the wrong door.
Fly worms. Lots better to eat than dwarves.
Bringing us up next would be Tyrion. You're up. You eventually figure out that it's an evil place, so therefore an evil god would have been the right choice to make. Making your way out of this door, there is no explosion. Don't roll me a d12, please. 11. We come to a more sort of, rather than clear-cut stone, this room has a sort of cavern feel to it. There's still like dust coming from the ceiling and bits of rock are starting to fall down. It's a large sort of cavern, and it's bisected by a river of green kind of sludge. It's about 35 feet wide.
Okay.
What do you... There must be a way to cross it.
Yeah. Is everyone really good at jumping?
Well, good at climbing, but I'm not sure about jumping.
How far was the gap?
About 30 to 35 feet.
Like a not jump.
Give me a quick investigation check to get your range in if you're going to try.
That would be 4.
It's a long way. It's a long way to toss a dwarf.
I walk up to the end of the edge of the water and using all my items, dip the tip of the sword to see how deep.
As you dip your sword in, it starts to smoke and sizzle from whatever detritus is left on it, and the sludge starts to acidically clean the blade. But you're not sure if dipping anything in deep is a wise choice.
Yeah, guys, I think this is not a good choice.
It's a lake of silly ban. So, is there any walls or something like that?
There are walls behind and in front of you. There is, there's a wall to the north and the south that you could attempt to climb across to get around it.
What I guys, I've got like a little rope. Well, we can maybe tie it across and I'll run across the wall and then like hold it, and you guys can, I don't know, zip line it.
Is there anything on the other side that looks like she could secure it to?
Me.
Full plate armor and
How
everything.
strong are you?
I don't think this is going to go well.
Whoever's skinniest, go first.
I mean, yeah, there are jutting out rocks that maybe might be able to do the job. Depends. It's hard to see from this side of it.
Because if I took a running jump, I could misty step across the rest of the distance and hopefully not fall in and help you. And maybe the two of us would be strong enough.
Yeah,
It's a good sounding plan. Give me a athletics or acrobatics, depending whichever you want,
I will
to
go
scurry across the wall.
acrobatics because I have a +3 in that, and that's 22.
Nice! You full-on Assassin's Creed parkour run across the wall with the rope. Give me an athletics check to see how far you can jump.
That's a 4.
4. Okay. So you take a good old run and jump for like 30 feet out, and you bump across. But you mistime it with a 5, sadly, and you take. No, give me a Constitution saving throw.
13.
You take a further 3 points of acid damage as your foot goes into the lake, sadly.
I'm only a squishy sorcerer.
Yeah. But you are both across and mostly unharmed. And you're going to attempt to hold on to it so that the other members can come across. Give me, either one of you can make an athletics check with advantage.
We're both equally weak, so.
Or you can both roll individually.
Should we roll individually?
I don't know, you've had better luck with the dice, so.
Oh, you've cursed it now.
If you have advantage.
You've cursed it!
No, but I'm
That's
not.
a 4.
You're having advantage.
Oh,
so. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
10. Oh no.
At least it's them
You
that
guys-
calls in and not us.
Pull on the rope and you lean right back into it. Like, no, we've got this. Come on.
Are you sure you're squealing quite much?
Both of you, come on, we've got it. And who goes onto the rope first?
Can I cast reduce on myself and then go onto the rope?
Oh, clever! You absolutely can cast reduce on yourself.
I just see Zima just looks at Tyrion and goes, "Good luck," and just shrieks down.
How tall are you then?
I was 6 foot. I'm now 3 foot.
3 foot. Awesome. Right, give me an athletics or acrobatics check to come across the rope.
We'll go acrobatics.
I'm just gonna. Okay.
Are you kidding me? That is a natural 1.
Oh my god.
I hate these dice.
With these two holding onto the rope, you grab on and you think this is a great idea. I'm so small. I'm safe here. And then you start to lower and lower. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
At least I'm proficient in that. Come on. Wow, 6 is 11.
11.
Tyrion's gonna have to solo this dungeon.
With my shield and my acid drenched
We
sword.
believe in you.
Take 14 acid damage.
I have realised after you said one of my prepared spells was.
So you should have been
Are you going to try and crossfire rope? Or do you have another way to make it?
I realised I did actually have Mr. Step prepared on.
Oh, perception. So it's slightly over the 30 feet, so if you want to give me like a quick athletics check to see how far you can jump.
Yeah.
Or acrobatics.
Yeah, when he's in full.
Full play.
Yeah, so it's going to be.
So that'll be a disadvantage then.
Yeah, it's fine.
But not for the athletics, if that's better. It's only your dexterity checks that are at disadvantage, I think.
Athletics, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Great start, guys.
Oh,
Give me a con saving throw.
Constitution. 5.
5. You take 6, 10.
First dice.
We should all
take
just swap
10
dice round and just see if that
acid
I
improves
don't think
things.
anybody wants these dice.
Alright, but across you do all finally make it. Which brings us to. Right, so that was.
One of my shoes is melted off.
a pass. Back around to Zemo, if you'd like to give me a roll of a d12, please, buddy.
Oh, please, just don't be. 2. At least it's not a 1.
Okay.
These dice.
Exiting the cavern-like chamber, you come back into a more sort of cut stone corridor. It's the only way out, and you can see that as you move forward, rocks and sand and dirt are falling just as you come to it. You can try and run straight through, but you might take damage.
Am I still reduced? Or...
Yes, you would still be reduced, actually.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Actually. I'll drop concentration
Okay.
on that. I don't want to get immediately squished. And I will just look up. And just, Serpentine! Serpentine! Just run in the zigzag direction.
Okay, dexterity saving though, follow then, please.
11.
Did you zig when you should have zagged?
Yeah.
Rookie error.
Oh, that's okay, that's okay. You only take 5 points of damage this time. But you
half health.
you dash through, zigzagging as much as you can, but stones are falling on your head. As you exit the chamber, you see Zemo just tearing off into this corridor where bits of debris and stone and sand and soil are caving in. What would you guys like to do?
I'm just like running for the exit.
Okay.
I see that light and I am going for it.
I'm just trying to keep pace with Zemo like this.
Okay, if you're just going for a dash, it'll be dexterity saving throws to try and just like zigzag your way through all this falling debris.
That's 15.
15.
Yeah. How fast is it?
It's about 40 to 40, 50 feet.
Are we technically in combat?
Technically, yes, you are.
Because as part of a tabaxi trait, double speed in combat, you need to move 0 foot on your next hand to recharge, so I should be able to...
Yeah, absolutely. We are in initiative order. So you only take... You take 7 damage from the falling debris. What did you get?
I got a 9.
You got 9. Oh my god. You only 3 damage.
Lucky.
Very lucky. But you zigzag through, all battered and a little bit bruised as you come out the other side. Brings us to Palico, if you'd like to roll me a d12.
Oh, that's a 1.
You turn left coming out of the corridor, and ahead you can see a group of orcs and goblins, apparently, tearing off in front of you. They seem to know exactly where they're going. They're going left, right, left. Give me just a round of athletics checks from all of you. Try and keep up.
In this group where we've all got like
That's
the
a
worst.
lot.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
9.
5.
Yeah, so...
The
not in the next
the group of orcs start to pull away from you, and you lose sight of them. But then you hear this crashing crack of stone caving in, and you turn a corner, and you see that the whole cavern has caved in. Give me... Who's got the highest... what passive perception are we all rocking?
I've got 16.
16. You do hear the footsteps of another orc that seems to have escaped off a passage down to your left.
Just I'm like, walk to the left. Guys, big boy.
You turn down the left-hand corridor, but the orc is gone and there is nothing there. It's just what appears to be a dead end.
So you said there was an orc?
I think that might have been an echo.
Give me perception checks, all of you.
Maybe. That is 11.
18.
18.
5.
You search frantically around this dead end, thinking that there must be another way. But as you go to turn around and start to backtrack, you see one of the stones at the side of the wall has a raised look to it. It's just ever so slightly.
Do not trust the pressure points to make a crumbling place. Can I just chuck something from my explorer's pack just onto the pressure plate to see if it explodes?
Yeah, for sure. Lob. What are you going to throw from your explorer's pack? What's it got in it?
A lantern, I guess.
You lob a
I've
lantern.
got dark vision. So
You lob your lantern onto it, and it depresses a little bit. I'm not sure if a lantern's quite heavy enough. It goes in just like a couple of millimeters, but nothing really happens.
I mean, it seems safe, and I'll just take a step into it.
You press on it, and a section of the wall just opens up into a doorway. Behind you can see a spiral staircase heading up.
The exit's this way, Muzzy! It's going up! Why would it not be? Booking up the stairs.
Awesome! So that is 2 fails, 3 successes. So we're doing good. We're doing good, guys.
Are we?
So that brings us to blessing. This time, if you'd like to roll a d12 for me.
That's a 7.
7. Roll me a d4. If you would.
That's a 4.
4. Traversing a small room where it's only about 50 by 40 feet across, and you think there's nothing in here. But as you travel across it, a loose piece of masonry is dislodged and lands directly onto Tyrion's head. Tyrion, give me a Constitution saving throw.
7.
7. The stone lands with comical sound upon your head, and you take no damage, but you are stunned. Your companion falls poleaxed to the floor. What do you do?
The 3 weakest party members to drag the one.
Just gonna be there.
One,
Oh no. Come on. Just trying to pull him a bit. Give him the old paw around the face. Like, come on, wakey.
Okay, then if you're going to try and revive him, give me a medicine check to see if you can do it gently enough.
Oh, 23.
Nice! You sort of give him you time it really well and just do that sort of perfect across the face, and Tyrion, you're like, whoa! As you get jolted back into consciousness. I mean, you don't really know what happened. 1 minute you were just walking across a room, and then you're being slapped by your friend Palico.
If anyone's cat knocking, it's me.
Which brings us now to Tyrion. If you'd like to roll me a D, that's a D12, please. Yeah. Ooh, we're doing well, guys.
An 8.
An 8. If you'd like to re-roll it, we've had 8 before. 4 we have not had. Exiting this chamber, you come to another. It's one of those sort of. It's a stone room, but there's like an actual chasm across it. The chasm serves no purpose at all, except there is a rope bridge. You don't know what the designers were thinking of, but it just happens to be here. The rope bridge is swaying wildly, with rocks coming down and dust and dirt coming from the ceiling. How are you going to attempt to cross the bridge safely?
Is there any? Is it literally just?
It's just.
There's no sort of rhythm to it. It's just.
It's like the shaking of the walls starting to crumble and everything coming apart is making this bridge. Do you know those like weird competitions that you see where the bridges are going like that and people are it's doing that.
Being the heaviest here, I think it's a bit. It's safe for me to try this first.
I could try something, but it is a bit cheesy, so I'm not sure.
I'll accept
I think we need cheesy at this stage.
I do have Thaumaturgy, which I can cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. Is there any way I could try to offset the swing with
I like that.
Thaumaturgy? I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
Give me an Arcana check as you put your paws down to the ground.
13?
13. I'll allow it. I like it. It's a good idea. So, Palico puts her paws down to the ground, and you can see like a little bit of shuddering directly coming from her paws, and it seems to offset the shaking of the bridge around it. It starts to sway a lot less. You'd have advantage on any sort of roll to try and cross or stop the bridge swaying as much.
I learnt it in the biscuit making factory.
2d20, then best of the two, isn't it?
Consider this
yes, for advantage it's 2d20.
So what was the roll for? Was it
athletics are just straight up strength.
athletics? So it'd be 13.
13. It's a rope bridge. It's not hard to like sort of grab onto, and with the two of you working in concert together, the bridge sways much less, allowing everybody to get across safely. So that is...
Thinking Calico?
That was a really cool idea. I really like that. Brings us back to Zemo. Zemo, top of the round, you're up.
We've got across the bridge, or is it?
You are across the bridge safely. They were able to steady it enough that you didn't need to all make dexterity saving throws to get across.
Sweet.
Give me a d12 roll, please.
3.
3. You come to another sort of amalgamation with 3 different convergent paths. There are 3 doorways. You're in a shadowy kind of chamber. You're not sure if you even came this way on your way down. How are you going to advance past this place?
I've really picked the wrong spells for this sort of thing.
I don't think this place is planning permission.
Can I go through the left corridor, but I'll hug the left wall?
Okay.
So if I come back around on myself, I know it's definitely not that way.
You start to go down the left-hand corridor, and then it starts to curl back down and down and down. You go for like a few more minutes. You can just hear more and more shaking and cracking and stuff from that passage.
I should have never left the shop. Is it just a dead end?
It keeps going for it's sort of like one of the main throughways. You think that the monsters of this dungeon have been moving themselves around.
Anything down there?
Just shaking walls.
Same as everywhere else.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll keep heading down that path.
Keep heading down.
Nothing bad's happened so far.
Okay. As you keep going further, more and more stone starts falling from the ceiling, and like it gets to the point where you're going to start taking damage if you choose to press on.
Just accept the fact I was wrong here. So it wasn't that bad.
Okay, you start making your way back up. I'm going to open this up to the rest of you. Any idea how you want to proceed from here, guys?
So is it more of a maze than anything?
So you know that one passage heading off to the left goes back down. It was quite maze-like on the way down here. There were lots of intersecting passages. Some rooms looked like they were out of cut stone, and some were cavern-like. You were able to stealth your way in on the way down. So you've got a good look at all the sort of different ways.
We should leave a trail as we explore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just looking if there's anything like that I've got somewhere that I can maybe make a mark or some kind. Things like that.
I have prestidigitation, so one of the things is you can make a colour, a small mark or a symbol appear on an object or surface for 1 hour.
That would work.
So I could just keep doing that as we go along.
Okay. So you still have $2 that you could possibly choose from. How are you gonna choose how to advance?
Before we step on, I think because he was looking a bit rough, so I put my hand on him and just cast sort of light wounds on him.
Okay. How many hit points?
So it's 2d8 plus 2.
Nice.
8, 10.
Thank you. A tear comes out of his heart.
Save one of those for me, darling. I'm not far behind.
Is there any snakes in the area? In this evil cave nightmare?
Give me an investigation check. Make it really, really high, and I'll find this in.
There is method to my madness. 8.
There's loads of scorpions.
Sadly, there are no snakes in the immediate vicinity, I'm afraid. There's only 2 options.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, just go straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
You have the shield. You can go first.
Oh, yes.
We'll just go straight ahead, like down the middle.
Okay. You head in the middle door, and you start to feel like a breeze on your skin as you start to head down this corridor, and the air you can smell like fresh air coming from somewhere beyond.
That is a good sign. Towards the fresh air. It doesn't smell so bad this way.
Who was that one? Sorry, was that was that you? For this room?
No. I think it was.
No.
Zima.
I rolled a 3 for this.
Yes, yeah, sorry. So that brings us back to Palico. Sorry, I just lost track of who it was.
D12?
D12, please.
It's a 6.
6. Okay, you rush into, you're pelting down further corridors. You can feel fresh air and even the hint of a breeze coming towards you at this point. And you run into just straight up long ass corridor. And as you're running up it, you can hear like the stone grating against each other. And just at the as you come up to a chasm starts to break open before you.
Let me see if I have anything.
Give me a dexterity saving throw first of all.
That's 11.
11. You stop yourself just in time before you catch yourself from falling in.
I'm guessing it's going to be a bit more than a lesser restoration job.
I think you'd need like mending level 9.
It did just attack. Like, oh, that's not good.
It's only shoddy construction in this dungeon.
It's not a massive one at the moment, but it is getting wider.
Right. I am gonna try to jump it.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
That is 13.
13. Boom! You pounce over the gap in the floor. Rushing forward, you can see that the door just ahead of you is sort of like just off its hinges, and there's another room beyond.
I thought I smelled fresh air. Okay.
You can feel a breeze, like there's actual wind coming towards you at this point, though.
The end is in sight.
I'll jump over the chasm as well, Andy.
Okay, give me, if you're all just going to go for it, give me a round of either athletics or acrobatics checks.
Acrobatics for me.
This went well so far.
17.
17, you sail over.
15.
20, absolutely. Boom, boom, boom. Over the chasm in the floor. And we come to blessing this time.
4.
Oh, we've had that one. Would you like to give me a reroll?
1.
1. We've had that one. I think we're
12.
12. Aha, we've not had 12. Out of the chamber as you come through into this like big square room, and you definitely recognise this area that you've come to. You're feeling like you're getting back to the top and into the sort of main atrium of the where you entered into this fortress. Running, you can see a set of double doors ahead of you. How do you proceed?
Gingerly.
Yeah.
It feels like a trap.
Yeah.
My short-term memory.
Can I kind of take a good look at the doors before touching them?
Yeah.
Just to, see if they look suspicious in any way.
Give me an investigation check.
That's a 3.
Okay. You go up against the doors, like they're
fine.
just solid wooden doors. They've got big sort of cast iron handles on them, iron banding across, but you can't see any traps or any spells or any magical things.
Keep that healing spell on standby.
I'm ready for it.
You grab onto the cast iron handle of the door and start to pull it open, and the blast of fresh air hits you in the face. And you can see like what looks like daylight beyond, and the warm light of a bit of a fire in the corner of the room. If you just hold on, I'll show you the room where you enter into.
At this point, I was thinking of changing my name to Curse because it's not been too good.
Be fine.
Is everyone looking okay for health?
28, I'm only 5.
Yeah.
I'm a solid 33.
I've lost about a third, so.
This is the room that you find yourselves in.
Tell you what, changing rooms just went down.
Are you just standing at the door? Okay, give me a perception check as you look into the room.
It is 13.
Okay. Illuminated. Throwing things across the place. Illuminated by the small fire and some of the light that are coming into the room, you can see there are a bunch of half-ogres who appear to be gathering up as much loot as they can from the chambers around them. Here. And standing in the middle of the room, there's a great big green hulking creature. If you'd like to place your miniatures just here. My guys can enter into initiative.
Is it finally time to solve our problems with violence?
Something I know.
Then on 14. Okie dokie. I'm going first. Well, you stood at the door. What would you like? What are you going to do? Oh, wait, has somebody not got me?
No, I don't. I've got dice.
Okay. What you're a tabaxi,
Yeah.
yes? Do you mind being a gnoll for this one then?
Yeah, sure, why
There
not?
we go. Suddenly the angular person who has stood next to you has form and shape and a face.
It's a mimic.
Sorry,
You
guys,
see
I
into the
just
room,
learned
you can see-
solids.
You can see these hulking, massive figures who appear to be like stripping the room full of like all the bits of treasure that were in here, anything that they think might be useful.
Simon, right? You've got all that gold, don't you? So,
I do.
how about we buy that hostage of course?
This is a good idea.
I'm not going to lie, with our dice rolls, I think
Do they seem to have noticed us?
They haven't
Open the
noticed
door.
you yet.
Zima would like to walk into the room, like pockets bulging with great things.
I'm going to go in with them and just be
Okay.
Hey,
Cool.
hey guys, no enemies. And just they're like big Puss in Boots style. I was like, I'm just harmless kitten. I will give you this gold if you let us across, please.
Could I form a telepathic link with one of the half-ogres, please?
Okay. What does telepathic link do?
So I could form a telepathic connection between my mind and another. It lasts 5 minutes and has a range of 4 miles. They can answer back to me.
Okay.
New telepathic link, who dis?
I'm just gonna target one of the half-ogres because
Does it need a saving throw, or do you just do
it
it?
just happens.
Okay, cool.
And I'm gonna speak in his mind. This is your subconscious speaking. These guys seem pretty okay. Maybe today we don't use the big axe to skin them alive, and maybe we don't charge them so much to leave. And hope that this half-ogre is very confused by the fact a new voice has entered his head.
He's suddenly grown a conscience.
Yeah.
First of all, give me a persuasion check, Palico, for coming out and trying to convince the troll.
6.
The troll does not look convinced. He's like, food.
No, yes, you could buy food. Lots of
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Maybe, just maybe, some might be made of chocolate.
Chocolate, but food. And sadly, there's the troll who goes first in this chip and is going to walk up to the duo of you. But I'm just going to say that the ogre does go, oh, well, if they've got gold, maybe I want all of their gold and they're not being serious about how much gold they have. I think it's worthwhile eating them.
Oh. You don't trust the troll.
Can I kind of rush in before the troll starts throwing hands and shout, "Stop!" Is the time?
Are you just trying to persuade the troll to stop?
Well, I want to be like, wait, what my colleagues meant to say is that the gold we have is cursed. We're also cursed by the gold. If you eat us, you will get terrible food poisoning, and the gold is, still cursed. So it's a bad time all round.
I never used to look like this.
I haven't had my worming injection this month.
And she has fleas.
I'm not nice. Might have worms.
Just gonna start scratching stuff.
Just like for
I'm
reference,
just in, like-
Palico does not have the worms.
But you do have fleas.
Oh.
You have a lifetime.
You take that back.
biscuit factory,
No
my friend.
healing now for you.
Yeah.
Sadly, the troll does not seem convinced and is going to make a multi-attack.
Oh no.
Well,
I said I went in, so.
You are in. Right, so it goes claw, bite. So we're going to go with 2 claw attacks on Palico. Oh my god, that's terrible.
Terrible for him.
Well, it's a 4 and a 2. I don't think the troll is hitting you with his claws on a 4 and a 2. So he just wades in, going whoa, with his claws, and you dodge back stealthily out of the way.
I think I distracted him with my companion.
Hesitation, go!
And he's going to go for a bite attack on Zemo.
That tastes disgusting.
That seems to put him off. So he gets a. Is your AC? Oh, let me say 13.
An AC of 11.
Oh, so he leans in and bites down on you. He does
You should have said you were like venomous, and then he might not have.
5 piercing damage as he clamps down on your shoulder with his huge maw.
That's not too bad.
And that brings us to you, Zemo. You're up next.
Okay. Immediately, I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
It's
What
made-
does your mage armor look like?
Yeah, it just takes like the forms of like this like spectral snakes. They kind of like swirl around. So my AC is now 14, so it's still slightly squishy.
Okay,
but
you're less squishy.
Why am I getting called? I've got worms when he's got snakes.
And
Is that your main action for that one?
yeah, I'm just gonna brace for impact.
All hands brace!
I really thought the telepathic thing would work. With all my eggs in one basket.
I'll let you bonus action keep talking to the yoga.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, I'll go for a different approach this time. Remember when that ogre over there, he cheated you in that game of poker and he never did quite pay you back, did he? What a time, he's not expecting it now. You just go over there and just take it from him. I mean, what's stopping me? Look at my muscles. I'm trying to get the ogre to just start observing himself.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage, because that was a lovely little spiel into his head. Panic thoughts going, get him to the pillow.
First is 19, second is 26.
Oh, okay. Right, we'll wait for the ogre's turn and we'll find out what happens then. Which brings us to Palico, you're up.
Yeah, they are gonna cast Cheeky Wee Shatter.
Shatter?
Cheeky Wee Shatter.
I love a cheeky wee shatter.
Yeah. So it's 10 foot. So if I put it. Where is the... You said they were picking up gold and loot and anything. Was there any...
It's just up
dotted
this end by those 2 chaps by the door.
Okay. So, I'm gonna be like... Pop it here-ish, so it gets him. Cast the Cheeky Wee Shatter.
Yeah.
Which,
It's a saving throw.
I'm trying to work out. Yes, they must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie. Let me just check what the con save for a troll is.
Really good to know.
Okay, so what's the DC?
14.
It fails, roll a 5, but it does have a +5. That's meaty.
Right. Okay, so 3d8. I'll do this and then roll another one with 2, so that's 6, 3, and an 8. So 11, 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage.
And
Nice.
I'm going to say, this works for your gold as well. How about you let... I didn't get the best one. How about you let us go? Or I blow up all the gold as well. Win-win.
I like the argument, I really do. But that brings us to Blessing Europe.
I am going to move away from the troll.
Okay.
Just
It
not too
will
far.
get an attack of opportunity.
Maybe I won't move away from the troll. Okay, I'm just going to use.
It's got reach 5.
Stupid life ones. I'm going to use Scorching Ray.
Oh, nice. Go for it. So that's
Create 3 rays of fire and helmet targets within range. You can have one target or several.
Yep.
And you make a range spell attack for each ray. So I'm going to put
3
them
range spell attacks.
all on the troll.
Cool.
Because it's a 10 and a 14 and a 17.
The 17 hits.
Okay, so each one is 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So 4.
4. Okay. But the fire leaps all over the troll, and you see the troll rear back and screech as the flames start licking up its body. It seems to really have a deep effect on the troll, the fire. Starts patting itself, screaming in rage. Is that everything you'd like to do? Any bonus action?
No, I'll stick with that for now.
Okie dokie. Righty ho. Which brings us to Tyrion.
Seeing as a few of my companions have already been attacked by this troll, I think Zemo took the brunt of it. Did you not?
Yeah, the little nipples.
I'm trying to get round the side. Just, I've got enough reach. Basically, try and get round here. There's going to be. I prefer to get an attack in, but you do look like you're taking a hammer.
It's fine. I've been in far worse situations.
I know it's going to draw attention, but I basically just want to cure light wounds.
Okay.
This one's I think it's 1d8. Let's have a look. 1d8 plus 2.
Okay. Who are you casting that on?
There's
Zemo.
So that's 7. I'll think it back there.
Nice.
But while doing it, he wants to grab his holy symbol and you channel divinity. It gives him a level 2 spot slot back. That's the bonus action.
Yeah, no worries. Nice. What's the
My hero.
class?
It's just
This was awesome, channel
It's
divinity.
been a while. It's
We'll find out later.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Cool. I like it. Yeah, channel divinity. Spell slots back. That's awesome. Which brings us around to. And then the ogres are going to go. So, I'm just going to shuffle around over here. Okay, Flyer. This ogre is going to start moving forward, but because of the amazing skill in persuasion, that one's going to have a go at it. But this one, 30, and he's going to chuck javelin at Tyrion, probably. So we will resolve the ogre v ogre combat first, as he takes a swipe with his axe at ogre number 1, and gets a nat 1. It's an awesome idea! An awesome idea. The other one is going to try and go for a smack back with his, and he rolled a 2. So they're just going, oh, I hate you! You stole money from me! But it has diverted 2 of them from attacking everybody else, so I actually think that was a really cool idea. And the other one's going to throw his javelin at Tyrion. Tyrion, I was going to say, what's your AC? But I've rolled yet another 2. So the javelin goes sailing past you and out the door which you just came through. Which brings us to the top of the round. And back to the troll. Troll's going to go for its multi-attack. So we're going to go for 2 claw attacks on probably the paladin. So that is 16 and a 19 plus stuff. For claw, so yeah, it's 28. Sorry, 26. Yeah. So they both do claws, 2d6 plus 4. So that's 9 damage on the first one. And 6 damage on the second one. And it's going to go for its bite attack, and it's going to go for Palico this time, with a +7, so that is a 20.
Yeah, I'd say that is.
Okay. And that you take... you take 5 damage from the bite attack. It reaches down, bites into you. That brings it round to Zemo, though.
I'm going to try something that might cause me to lose a finger or potentially a hand here, but
cool.
It's fine. I just want to I've had enough of you biting us! And can I cast Mending on its teeth to try and fuse its mouth together? To stop it from biting.
I mean, there's nothing in the rules that says you can do that. And there's nothing in the rules that says you can't do that. I'm going to say because they are the same substance that you're trying to bind them together. If you give me an Arcana check and you pass, I'll allow you to do it.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice. You thrust your hand towards the troll's mouth as it draws back from biting Palico, and you just lean in and grab its maw, and the teeth start to fuse together. It looks like this insane rictus grin in its face. It's like, and it's a bellow that's just locked behind that mouth now. But yeah, it will not be able to make any bites.
Well, that was horrific, Zemo. Well done.
I didn't think it would work. That's an awesome idea. I like that so much.
I mean, we could have just knocked his teeth out. Close enough.
It's a bigger target now.
Any bonus actions or anything that you'd like to do?
Just to still telepathically try and keep the ogre fighting his
Okay,
friends.
cool. Give me another persuasion check.
Start giving him tips. A little to the left.
12 plus 19.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on the ogre then. Awesome. Just don't forget your sorcery points that can make you do cool stuff, okay? So that brings us to Palico, you're up.
I'm just... They're not going to be happy about being bitten. No, I'm the one with the teeth. So, I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds, but beforehand, can I don't know if you can put this as a bonus action or something, or, be just a curse upon you! And start spouting crap in Sylvian, that these orcs won't understand.
Amazing.
To try and freak them out and just be like, oh, we've been cursed.
Okay, cool. So
Does
it's
that
give me an intimidation check for that. I'm just gonna, and we'll see what happens.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay, we'll see. And then is it just an arm, like a spell attack for the spell? Yeah, go for it.
That's a 23.
Is it on the troll?
Yes.
Yes, amazing.
So
Absolutely, it hits.
3d10.
Yeah.
Oh, I do actually have 3d10. Where
Go for it.
For 11.
11 damage. Okay, so that went that amount. Cool. All gains. It's all gains. Anything else you'd like to do this turn, Palico?
No.
Amazing. Blessing, you're up.
I would like to try and drop a fireball to hit as many of them and as many of us as possible.
Amazing.
It was about time.
Well, yeah.
So where would you like to place the fireball? Because if you,
So it's a 20-foot sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So like there.
Okay.
How far?
So a 20-foot sphere will catch, if you're putting it there.
Yeah. Basically, where it's going to hit,
Okay, so
this area, but leave us.
in there it'll catch there and around there, so it should just miss you guys. I mean,
Feel a lot of heat going. Whoa.
Why not?
Yeah, no, that should be okay. You should be okay. You should be okay.
I mean, I don't have
half a beard now.
Still, it'd be nice to have them.
Does Palico have like those little wispy like eyebrows that cats have? Like, the little bits that just
Whiskers.
the whiskers, the eyebrow whiskers.
Not anymore. They'll grow back, darling. It's fine.
They were there. They've gone now.
Cool. Yes.
So yeah, my hands burst into flame, and I form a big ball of flame and just chuck it into the middle there.
Huge firebomb forms in the hands of Blessing.
They all have to take a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, cool. I always forget that that's a me thing. So we're catching the troll and the 2 ogres. So we'll do the troll first. What's the DC on that?
15, I think.
Troll passes, sadly.
He still takes half damage.
He still takes half damage. And it's fire damage, which means that he doesn't recover damage. And both the ogres fail.
Okay.
So roll your damage for fireball. How many dice do you need?
8. 7. 8. Oh, this is not going well. 9. Oh my god, that's so many ones.
Right.
10.
1 second.
13. 16. I'm going to use a sorcery point here.
No, we're going to start again because this is for funsies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And just so you get the feeling of how awesome rolling 8d6 is, roll me 8d6 into that. There we go.
So I've got 10, 20, 25, 29. I'm still going to use a sorcery point.
Okay.
Which I'm representing with these purple beads.
Cool.
So I'm going to spend one of these.
Yeah.
For empowered spell.
Oh, okay.
So you can reroll up to 4 of the dice.
Okay.
So I'm going to take these 2s and
Okay.
this 3
Okay.
and see if we get something jazzier.
Oh,
Okay. So
I think they were all better than what you were originally.
yeah.
So
that's 10.
10.
12. That's a 10, 20, 32, 37.
37.
The only thing I do is fire.
Alright.
Thank you for the dice tray.
37.
not mine.
That's
Someone bought
awesome.
it. Someone bought it.
That was nice. And then so half, so there'll be 20. So I'm going to say 18 fire damage to the troll. Nice. So that puts it on. Cool. Awesome. Those the 2 half ogres that you got are looking severely effed up. They're burned. You can see like their ears are bleeding, their nose is bleeding from the explosion that just went off in their faces. Sadly, at that moment, because of the explosion and the deafeningness, I'm not sure how much this ogre is going to keep believing you, and his attention might come to you guys now.
Fireball will do then.
Just tell him it was the karma.
Tell him he did it.
He did it.
Any bonus actions or anything this time, or are you all good?
No, I think I'm good.
Okie dokie. Which brings us to yes. So, coming from one of the side antechambers,
I'm sure he's friendly.
another creature comes from the shadows, and they are going to target. Can it see you? No, it can't. Who's closest to it? I think it's probably going to be Palico, I'm afraid. Okay, cool. Right, make a make a saving throw for that thing. Constitution, please, Palico.
Nat 20.
Oh, nice. You see this shadowy, rotting head Hulk thing with eye stalks flopping at weird, odd, disgusting angles drift out of the alcove, and one of those weird, rotting eye stalks just sort of and looks at you, and this white beam comes towards you, strikes you in the shoulder, but you manage to just twist enough of your body that it's a glancing blow, and the rest is just pure constitution as you shrug it off. You are not paralysed this round.
I have a lot of preparation chasing red dots. White dots aren't going to do anything.
I love the voice you have as well. It's really cool. Awesome. So that would be Tyrion. You're up.
And attack the troll. He shouts out like, "By the power of Tyr!" and basically casts smite.
Nice.
So it's all basically starts glowing white hot.
Okie dokie.
And I'm just going for a.
Make your attack roll.
I think that's going to do much. Raise my hand. It's 16.
16 hits.
So it's D8.
Doesn't have a massive armor class, but it has a lot of hit points.
Because he's still got a shield. It's only he'll be only using one hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
6 damage, and then
Add in your smite.
and then a smite. Another 6.
So 12 damage. Was that just a level 1 smite?
Yep.
Okay.
No, it's a level 2 smite.
Level 2 smite, okay.
And he does get a second melee attack, but it won't be using smite.
Nice.
What?
23 for a second attack.
23, yeah, that hits.
So that's 9 damage.
9 damage. So that means. Oh, you are ticking away on that. Troll's starting to look quite hurt now, guys. Cool, that brings us back around to... Oh no, it's the ogre's turn. And they really don't look happy, so... One of them's going to come running round over here. 5, 10, 25, going to attempt to fight. And the other two are just going to stick with their javelins. So first one's going to go for an axe strike on Palico.
Because you ended up with the biggest mini, you know.
Natural 20 as well.
Most tempting target.
So that is... Axe. 48, nasty.
I think I might be down here, guys.
Oh, I wouldn't count on it. 7, 13 plus. So that's 16. Palico
Nearly
down.
all whiskers are off, but she's still up.
She's still going.
Still going. I mean,
Amazing.
the whiskers are gone.
Right, so that was ogre number 1, and the other ones we're going to do the javelin throws. So we'll have one on Tyrion. What's your AC, Tyrion?
18.
18. So that one misses, and the second one will go on blessing, I believe it is. 10 plus 15.
That is my armor class.
15 hits. So we are doing. Just steal one of those dice. Right, so that is 5 damage. And that brings us back around to Zemo.
I would like to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Ooh!
On... I think it'll be disadvantage if it's on the troll. So I'll aim for the terrifying beholder thing that's just appeared. Actually, no, I won't. I just realised what save it is. I'm definitely not aiming at... I'll aim at one of the ogres.
Okay.
I will say that dude.
That one.
and I will use 3 sorcery points
Ooh.
to make it a heightened spell, which
Cool.
gives him disadvantage on the save. It's an intelligence save.
Okay. And what's the DC on the saving throw?
It is 15.
50. Let me just check. It's -2. So that would be a 6.
He takes 3d6 psychic, so 4, 5, 11.
11 psychic damage.
And he can only, on his turn, use his action or a bonus action or move.
Oh,
Has
so
to be
he
one.
can only do an action, a bonus action, or move.
Can't do all 3.
Okie dokie. Right. So 11. You watch as like blood just freely starts pouring from his nose and ears, and like weirdly from his bald head it just starts sweating blood as well from the psychic damage you inflicted on him. Anything else you'd like to do this round, or is that you all done? Alrighty. Palico.
Oh, that hurt that! And cast mass healing word.
Cool.
So all of you guys well. So it will be 2 plus 6, 8 points back for everyone.
Feel
Thank you.
reinvigorated as Palico. Who's your deity or virtue of choice, Palico?
So it's a 3rd edition god called the Catman.
Okay.
It is actually thick, so you just feel like a gentle tickle behind the ears, as if someone's like giving you a little scratch behind the ears.
The rustle of a dreamy's bag.
nice.
Yeah. You have the sudden urge to purr. And yes, I was just as shocked when I found out there was an actual Catman god.
That's brilliant. That is fantastic. Anything else that you'd like to do this turn? Or are you all actioned out?
I think I'll just have
Okay.
it there.
So that brings us to Blessing.
I mean, I do have another fireball in me, but then I'm spent, so maybe I should do something different.
I don't know, I think a fireball would go down great.
I mean, while they're all nicely clustered up, that's just what I'm thinking, but...
I mean, not to help out or anything, but if you popped it there, it would get the 3 of them.
Go on, then.
Cheaters, cheeky fireball, please. It's me that has to do stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the DC on the saving throw?
15. 15 dex.
Okay, so the zombie beholder fails, the ogre fails, and the troll fails spectacularly with a nat 1.
So can I have the... Oh, check. I'll use my pebble.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Do you want to spend another sorcery point? Yeah,
Do you?
Let's go for it.
Yeah,
I'm going to spend
do it.
another of my sorcery points to reroll these 4.
Worth it,
So,
I'd say.
10, 20, 36.
Okay. Tell me how the ogre dies. Well, I just check on the old health. No, tell me how the ogre and the troll die from that fireball.
So again, Blessing kind of summons fire into her hands in a big ball above her and just throws it down. It explodes outwards, hitting the ogre in the back, just completely charring his entire backside. The troll takes a huge fireball hit to the side, kind of staggers a little bit, and then just drops down.
Nice. You see the back of the ogre literally cooking as the clothes that he's wearing fall off, and like flames licking all over his skin as the weapon that he holds melts, and he just goes to shamble forward, and as he goes to strike Palico again, he just collapses onto the floor. Absolutely roasted. The troll tries to shield itself from the fire as it feels it burning away at its skin and its hair, and it is deadish.
Looks like you're doing down, mate.
Anything else you'd like to do this round, Zeno? That was an awesome round for you.
No, I'm good.
Blessing,
not
sorry.
to piss you off.
Well, if you're going to piss me off, now would be the time, because I've done both of my fireballs. So.
So that brings us to the zombie this turn. The zombie beholder's turn. it's going to stay where it is because it's in a nice little thicket. Actually, no, it's going to float around and just get a little bit of cover from that. And it will target... it's going to target Zemo. With... If you'd like to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, please, Zemo.
Is this against the spell as well?
A spell-like effect.
What save was it, sorry?
Is it because you're a Yonti?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll give you advantage on it.
Sweet.
So yes, it's con save.
Con save. First was 89. Thank you for the advantage. Second was 22.
22.
On its advantage, second was a 7.
You see this other eye stalk that's just flopping around, and it sort of comes up, looks at you, and this sort of sickly pink ray beams in at you, blasting you into your chest, and you feel this sense of weakening as you would have taken 8d8 what kind of enervation, necrotic damage, but you only take so that would be a total of 4, 8, 12, 17 damage total. It's this sickly pinky purple. You feel it sapping your life energy away. And that brings us to Tyrion.
That's it. Seeing Zima taking a hit there, I'll use 15 points of lay on hands.
Okay.
Just give me 15 here.
You turn around to your UNT companion. What's it look like when you heal somebody?
Like the tips in the palm of his hand, his holy symbol kind of like brands out in the ray of light as he's laying around.
So the little you hold your arrow-like symbol onto the chest of your UNT companion, and you feel this sort of wave of energy boost your health. It's kind of this nice little yellow color as it is absorbed by your body.
That's the bonus action. So that's an action. So I'll try and move up a little bit towards them.
Cool.
But just out of range that I can't
Awesome.
hit them.
Yeah. No problem. Right, so that brings us to the ogres. So the ogre is going to come in and have a go at you with his axe. And this one's going to come around as well.
Got this.
Designated tank.
I think a nat 20 and a 17 will probably hit him because there's plus 5 to both of those. It's just the axes though. So...
Just the sharp.
So it is... you take 8 damage from one. And 4 damage from the other. As they come in swinging both one at each side.
I think I've still got this.
Sitting there avoiding most of the attacks. But a couple of them sneak through and draw blood, sapping your energy. And that brings us back around to Zemo.
To pay back Tyrion, who's healed me quite a lot, I would like to use my last second level spell slot to cast Enlarge on him.
Nice. I don't have a large. Find something. What can I have to be a large Tyrion?
This should make it more fair!
I can put him on top of a D6.
You're going to be a giant golden
Holy
dragon.
shit, I didn't even get that!
There's now a huge human version of Tyrion standing amongst them. Is it 1d4 extra damage and
advantage on strength checks and extra d4.
There you go. Nice. Anything else you're doing this round, or is that you done?
The Tron's going to move slightly. I will go 5, 10, 15, 20. And kind of just huddle against the fountain.
No problem. Awesome. So that is Palico's turn.
Okay, so they're gonna just be like, now you see me twice, boop! And invoke duplicity.
Cool.
So.
Where would you like to put the other one?
That is a good question. I'm the Lennon and Anna. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just gonna be like, hello.
Another Palico appears about 30 foot away from the original one.
Yeah. So if he tries to attack, the zombie boy tries to attack me now, they get disadvantage because they're distracted by second Palico.
Okay.
Being cat-like around them.
Cool.
Playing with the ball of yarn.
Yeah. I'm just there, like trying to like get at the eye stalks, like.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna be, for my second and final third level spell, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word again because I'm feeling a bit squishy right
No
now.
problem.
It's 39, so everyone gets 9 extra points.
You all feel the nice little tickles behind the ears as the cat god gives you a little bit of healing. Bring us to Blessing.
I'm going to move this way as well, just a bit, and then I'm going to shoot a fireball, which is just a cantrip at the
Cool.
the beholder.
Make your attack roll.
15.
15. Hits just.
So it's 2d10 fire damage.
Yep.
17 fire damage.
17 fire damage. Cool. Okie dokie. Is that everything you do in this round?
Yep.
Cool. Which brings us to the troll is dead. So that'll be Tyrion, you're up.
Right. Shouting to the tier again, he'll cast level 1, sing Smiting Sword.
Just extra d4 as well.
Plus a d4, isn't it? I'll attack the ogre to my right.
Cool. Make your attack roll.
13.
Just misses.
For a second.
You do have 2 attacks,
Yeah,
though, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Second one.
Oh,
even worse.
sadly,
Even worse.
he whirls his sword around. He's like trying to make him back up. And the ogre's just like a bit confused by what you're doing, but you fail to hit on this occasion. Any bonus movement?
No.
No worries. So that brings us to the zombie thing, and that cat person's a little bit too close for comfort. So would you move my beholder back, say 20 feet? So just to the other side of those things there. Cool. Thank you very much. And it will. Oh, I have to roll for it. It's not a choice. Okay. So, and we are going to target 4 Tyrion. The zombie beholder, one of its little fleshy eye stalks just focuses on you this time, and a yellow ray comes burning towards you. If you would give me a wisdom saving throw.
So what?
This burning yellow baleful beam catches you full in the chest. You find yourself quivering in terror of the undead thing that has shot at you with its weird rotting eye stalks. You are afraid of the zombie beholder. You can't move towards it, and any attacks that you try and make on it are at disadvantage. But luckily you're not fighting that right now. Which brings us back around to the ogres. They are going to make an axe attack on you. So that is a 13. Nope. And the other one is 19.
Yeah, that does. Yeah.
Awesome. So that's just 2. So that is 13 damage. And we bring us back around to Zemo. You're up.
I would like to use a 3rd level spell
Ooh.
and cast Hunger of Hadar.
Oh,
Hadar,
nice. Hunger of Hadar.
It's a 20-foot sphere, so I just aim it immediately around the beholder.
Nice, okay.
He takes 2d6 cold damage at the start of his turn, and at the end of his turn he has to make a dex save. He'll take 2d6. I've not wrote it down. I think it's acid.
Okay, so does it just auto take damage this turn, and then on its own turn it takes more damage if it fails the throw?
Try and check, sorry. I'll try to write the spells as
Oh, that's alright, don't worry.
concise as possible. I'm not too sure, sorry.
Just for cinematics, we're going to say you drop the sphere, the Hunger of Hadar on it, and it'll do the damage automatically, and then it'll do a saving throw. I'll check it out for next time. That's alright, don't
I
worry.
think it's also like a bubble of darkness as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So you can't kind of see out.
You hear like squelching noises come through, like the occasional tentacle just appears out of it. It's not the
I was just about to
nicest
describe
look at.
that very sort of thing. But roll damage as that happens to the beholder.
A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears centered on a point within range and lasting for the duration. The creatures are fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a wall in the fabric of space and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn must succeed on a dex roll
Okay.
or takes damage.
Okay.
10 points of cold damage.
We'll do 10 just now then. Cool. Smashing. Right. Awesome. Palico, you're up.
Can we kind of see into it, or is it just firing
I think
shots
it is
in the
just
dark?
darkness. Yeah.
It's got like that pinky purple Milky Way kind of thing going in, and
One of my
like
dice.
Awesome.
blackest darkness
So
and
I'm not
tentacles.
going to go into there.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No. I think I'm probably just like gonna try shoot a guiding bolt into that general direction and hope for the best.
Okay. We'll say at disadvantage because you're shooting into the darkness.
Yeah. Oh, I was just making sure it wasn't that thing. Oh. I'm just making sure it doesn't.
Does it obscure it?
So that's 11, 15. So that will be 17.
Still hits. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Sick.
Have you still got those? No. I will use these to make life a bit easier. That is 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Nice.
Just that her and her like clone twin, they're just sat there dancing.
Which brings us to Blessing. You're up.
Okay, I am going to move this way a bit, and since you seem to be having fun with the two ogres, I'm going to shoot a firebolt in the back of one of them.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Cool. Make your attack roll.
27.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Was that nat 20 as well?
Yeah, it was.
Amazing. So you get to roll twice the amount of dice. So what's it for firebolt?
2d10.
2d10.
So that's 10 and 2, so 12.
12 damage. Tell us how that ogre dies then.
So a kind of lancing bolt of fire just shoots out of my hand, straight into the back of his head, straight
Nice.
out the front of his head, just angling over this way. Missing you, you're fine. And yeah, he just sort of slumps down.
Blessing stalks across the room, burning fire lancing from her hands into the back of the half-ogre's head, like a beam going straight through, and it just poleaxes it, and as it falls straight to the floor. And because you did fire damage as well, the troll did not regenerate, so it's fully dead. So that should be It's Tyrion. You're up, Tyrion.
Just look over and bless him. Thank you. Thank you. Just for the sport. I wonder if Searing Smite, does it say it as a held action if I don't hit it? Because the last time he didn't actually hit anything. I think it does.
So because it's a bonus, because no, you can still if you just need to hit.
Yeah,
because it's a concentration spell.
So I'll go for a couple of attacks with them here. Long sword. 21.
That hits.
1d8. So that's 7 initial damage. And 10 extra fire. And a d4. So it's 4. That's 14. Altogether, is that?
14.
I said that. 10. 18, sorry.
18 altogether.
That's for the first attack.
Yeah.
The second one doesn't.
Okay.
got one good flaming hit on in there.
Did you roll the extra d4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You bring your. What does it look like when you smite?
Oh, the sword is like. It's so white. It's whiter than a businessman's shirt.
Wow.
But that's how it's. Yeah, it's so searing hot, like the sun.
Okay. Brighter than the sun, brighter than all the businessmen of London's white shirts. Your blade glows with a searing heat as you bring it down onto the half ogre, causing a huge gash from collarbone down to navel. It staggers back, screaming in agony and pain. And that is the beholder's turn. And it is going to take a shot at blessing this turn.
Do it
Would you
if
have
it's blind.
disadvantage?
Oh shoot! It can't see anything. So I also have to make a saving throw because I've started in the thing, don't I? What's the DC of the saving throw?
It is 50.
15. I rolled an 11 plus 2, so that fails.
You take. This is acid damage 3 for 8 points of acid damage.
Acid damage.
How good are your eye stalks now?
Cool. So you hear this like wet sucking off, and this one more coming from this just sphere of blackness. It sounds really weird and a little bit sick and twisted, but something's going on in there.
Is that a really good time or a really bad time?
Is it restrained? Can it just move out?
I think
of
it can
that?
still move.
Okay. So it's going to come out of there. It's going to move across
I
to
just love
him.
the idea that it, obviously because it can't see, it's just going around in the circles. It's like this feel like, is it this way?
Just orbiting the very perimeter.
For cinematics, Ali, would you turn it round? Just so it's got a bit turned around.
Hey, where did everyone go?
But I guess that will be its turn then. Which brings us back to the ogre, who's going to have an axe swipe at Tyrion, which will miss because that's 10. No worries. Zemo, it's back up to you.
I will go with tried and tested magic missile and
That's
just fire
nice. It's
all 3 darts into
Go for
the
it.
beholder. So that's 4, 8, 9 plus 3, 12 points of force damage.
okay.
Just try and target one of the eye stalks.
Cool. No, it's looking very hurt. It's looking very, very hurt. You can see that his eye stalks are flopping off and barely holding on. One falls onto the floor when you hit it. So that brings us to Malarkey. Right.
Hello.
Is this your mimic?
Yeah. Hello there. How was your time in the dark? And then just from behind, a guiding bolt.
Yeah, go for it.
That is 16.
Hits.
14.
Everybody should be an advantage to hit that last time because of the guiding bolt.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it would work and,
I think it would have cancelled out. There would have
Yeah.
been some sort of... Something would have happened. There's a star above it.
8, 10.
10 damage. Nice. That's so nice for my math skills. Thank you, Ali. Blessing, you're up.
Can move this way a bit and just shoot another fireball at the beholder.
Okay, go for
I
it.
seem to have him under control.
Oh yes, you have advantage.
So
That
yeah.
definitely hits.
22, 23.
Like to roll your charge, please. You send the firebolt into its back.
15.
15 damage. Ooh. It's looking exceptionally hurt. You fire off your firebolt and it cuts another one of its eye stalks off, and it sort of just spins round really slowly to give you a weird look with its sort of rotting eye.
It's like a James Bond film.
That'll be Tyrion. You're up.
Still got the ogre in my face, alright.
Yeah, still sort of wailing away at you.
You've got him on the rope.
Yeah,
javelin.
I've got this. Just been normal attacks with him. That 20.
Absolutely hits.
Would it 2d8, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 19 altogether.
Awesome. If you'd like to describe how the creature expires as you look at
Well, I'd already cut him across one side, so
Yeah.
I was going to give it across like...
huge cut.
Yeah.
So the first one, last round. This time, you pretty much bisect it diagonally as the top half flops over to the side. Fluids, effluents, guts just tumbling from its bisected body as it falls to the ground.
I think he got to you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which brings us back around to the zombie beholder. Would you move me back another 20 feet, please, Ali? It's getting rather terrified of all of you horrible people. Zemo is going to... Okay, cool.
Sorry.
One of its eye stalks points towards you and does the white bolt, and it's a wisdom saving throw.
Is this still with advantage because of your auntie bullshit?
Yes.
2. 3.
No. Sadly, you two are now afraid. You look at this creature and you're just like, no. You cannot go near it. You can't even fathom attacking it. It is that terrifying to behold to you. Palico, it is now your turn.
Yeah,
You see Zemo cowering away from the beholder zombie.
She's going to hide behind here for a second.
I'm just gonna run up and be like, why power when you can do this? She starts doing a little dance again, like, wiggling her bum and stuff,
Okay.
like tail going up with the thing, and then casts another, the final inflict wounds.
Nice, go for it.
The range is 120 feet, so I think it should.
I think you're fine.
Guiding bolt, sorry, not.
Oh, guiding bolt, yeah.
That is 15.
15 just hits.
Oh, sorry. 14.
14. How do you want to do this?
Ooh. So been doing the little dance, and then all you kind of see is the beholder just look really, almost as like what the hell is going on as a zombie beholder can do, and then you just see like the eye, like the light coming up behind the eye, and then just.
The white heat of your spell just melt the eye of the zombie beholder as it just sort of starts to slowly drip, its rotting flesh sloughing off it in folds of ancient skin, and it just sort of topples to the floor, and then peeled back to bone is just a giant skull now.
Glad this isn't my dungeon to have to clean up. That looks disgusting.
All you can feel is the shaking of the room around you, and the sort of heavy breathing of your heaving breaths from the combat that you have just won.
Well done.
Everybody give me dexterity saving throws.
17.
17?
15.
4.
9.
4 and 9. You both take 5 damage from stones falling from the ceiling, as even though this one is the last chamber that you're in before exiting, it's starting to shake the foundations of this room and the ones higher up. You're not sure how much longer the Tower of the Necromancer is going to last.
Time to leave?
I really just like being big right now.
I'll drop in large so I can
Thank you, much appreciated.
So you're no longer a giant shiny dragon person. You can see there are a few bits where the ogres were like trying to get all their loot and stuff, but you have mere minutes before the rest of this place starts to collapse and fold into the ground.
My pockets are already full.
Were the ogres loaded into convenient bags?
Well, they had some barrels and stuff like that. I will give you... Everybody can get an investigation check for being cool.
That's a nat one.
Yep, same, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That I have 2 eyes that I can use. Somehow I can't see out of any.
14 I got.
14.
3.
You see in the sort of slowly rotting corpse of the troll, you see a very ornate dagger hilt sticking out from right between what's left of its shoulder blades. Aside from the gold that is in your pockets from earlier on, you guys sadly don't find any. There's some barrels off to the side, but you didn't even bother looking in there. The room shakes even more violently, and you can hear stone cracking, sounding an imminent sort of, this room's about to be fucked.
To the exits!
I gingerly take the dagger, and as we're running away, cast prestidigitation so it's less gross.
Okay. Minging, rotting troll skin and blood sort of just drift off this dagger, really revealing a really sort of ornate hilt with an emerald at the centre. As you burst out into broad daylight, exiting the Tower of Calarel the Vile, the Tower of the 8 People. Well done, thank you very much. That was awesome. There was some really awesome play in there, guys, I wanted to say, and some really cool ideas. But to finish the story, you make your way back to town to tell of your success in defeating the Tower of the 8 People. You're celebrated for at least a week. You're fed, you're given as much time in the town as you can possibly have, and let's be very generous because you were in a room that was filled with treasure that was sent to tempt you. You found... Let me do quick math. I would say around about 300 gold, 20 platinum, about 40 silver from that. Just jamming stuff into your pockets. And a shiny dagger.
Fancy dagger.
You know, guys, I just want to say, next time we're on a mission, maybe don't take the one that's called the Tower that eats people.
Well, the real treasure was friendship and this dagger.
You definitely all have a lifetime discount for the shop.
And slowly you make your way as a group to the Marble City to tell of your deeds, and eventually make your way to the Tower of Care Zealot, where your further adventures continues. Thank you very much for coming tonight, guys.
Thanks very much.
I really enjoyed playing with you, that was fun.
Well done.
We survived.
We did.
Yes.
It didn't look hopeful at the start.
2 amazing fireballs.
Thank you very much for watching, folks. We hope you enjoyed yourselves watching us as we did performing for you guys tonight. We hope you catch us next time on Castle of Adventure. Bye for now.
Bye.